All right. So the articles I chose were the Burkini one and the Is Technology Making Us Stupid Google one. Let's start with the Burkini. The lady by the name of Ahida, she made it to give women a choice. Mainly her daughter, who wanted to try out for her school sports teams, but didn't like the culturally provocative clothing. But also, she didn't. Burqas are hot, and it would have been hard for her because burqas are covered in dark fabric, and especially in Australia, where the highs were in the 160s in past summers. So she, Ahida, created the modestly fitting Burkini. The Burkini hit spotlight when Australia attempted to integrate young Muslim children into surfing after the unfortunate Cronulla riots. And I looked it up. These riots were race riots in Sydney, Australia, in December of 2005 between the Lebanese guys and the white population. Anyways, during the surfing integration, there was a young girl who wore a Burkini, and it became national attention. But since 9/11 and the Corella riots and the banning of the veil in France, since the Lebanese guys happened to be Islamic, because Lebanon is a very Islamic place, and the international backlash against Muslims, she was tempted to write this response. And here are some quotes. It was about integration and acceptance. And in another separate quote, about us being the bad people, all because of a few criminals. And here's another one. Anyone can wear it. Christians, Jews, Hindus. It's just a garment. It's just a garment to suit the modest. Basically, what she's trying to say is she made this so that women didn't have to wear the revealing bikini of the American population. If any of you've seen the micro-kini, it's not as bad as that, but I get what she's saying entirely. But since this is only a summary, I'm just going to say that she's writing this about modest, and she's doing it in response to people hating on anyone wearing it because of the fact that they may be Muslim. When anyone can wear this, if they just don't want to have their boobs accidentally flying out, or I don't know, there's many reasons to wear it. This article is mainly about giving women a choice of modesty and trying to make that work. 3 minutes in, oh crap, I should get to the other one. The other one is about Google is making us stupid. So I know exactly where this is coming from. But even before I had a smartphone, I couldn't remember phone numbers. Because I think I have something, I don't know what it is. Anyways, a summary. All right. So they're saying that since technology is getting more advanced, it takes over many of the processes that we would have had them memorized before, such as I said, phone numbers and other stuff. But inherently, if technology is getting better, that's what's supposed to happen. If it makes life easier on us, why would we not make it easier? But the difference between stupid and just lack of intelligence is not defined or apparent in this, so I'm just going to go with apparently we're all dumbasses. All right. Is the internet trying to make us stupid? I type, press enter. Ooh, hipster. Answers, let's see. I got a couple quotes from here. This one I didn't write down so much on, so I'm going to look through this. It said just 90% of us are suffering from digital amnesia. I would love to see the numbers behind this. Did they just ask 300 assholes with their phone out? They did do some tests later, though, where they had people going to a museum, and they said if they take a picture, they're not memorizing as many objects because they don't have the peripheral vision and have the... It makes sense that if you're not staring at it for long enough, trying to take it in, then you're not going to take it in by staring at it long enough. I believe that's the transitive property? No, the C one. Dreaded math. All right. Basically, technology is getting better, which is making us not have to memorize things, so hence we're not memorizing things, making us stupider by definition. And I'm gonna look for more quotes in here. And, yeah. The Kaspersky Lab. Oh, that's that web. I just figured out that's the web security online and it clears cache. And I had that for a while. It kind of sucked. Lab continues. Labs are probably the headquarters. We don't commit data to memory because of the Google effect. We're safe in the knowledge that answers are just a click away, which makes makes much sense. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, as I said earlier, technology inherently makes us dumber, but since it's the summer, I can't say that it's the difference between intelligence and... Anyways, they're trying to say we get stupider because we're not memorizing the things that technology has allowed us to not memorize anymore. I didn't know my mom's phone number when I was 8. They called me down to the office and they said, call my mom, but I didn't know it, so they had to look it up, and the lady was really frustrated. Then again, the lady let the people at the playground whip my sister, so I don't care. That's not part of the summary. This is another 3 minutes, all right, 6.5. Well, thank you for listening. To sum it up, Burkini is about choice. Anyone can wear it. She brings in some hints of, or directly states that Muslims are not all inherently evil, which is entirely true, because if all Muslims were evil, then there would be 1 billion people rubbing their hands together and doing terrible things. But last time I checked, there's a lot of peaceful Arab countries, and Dearborn is one of the nicest places I know. And is Google making us dumber? Of course. Stupider? I don't know, but they think so. Thank you for listening.